Right now, you think you're seeing a complete, unbroken picture of the room around you. A smooth stream of light and color and motion. That's the story your brain tells you. But the real picture is far stranger than that. Your eyes don't work like a camera. They jump several times a second in tiny flicks called saccades. And during every single jump, you go blind. For a fraction of a second, your visual world goes completely dark. Have you ever noticed it happening? You haven't. Because your brain edits the footage before it reaches you. It deletes the blackout, stitches the frames together, and hands you a final cut that feels seamless. Researchers documented this back in 1898 when Benno Erdmann and Raymond Dodge first described what's now called saccadic suppression. Your brain isn't recording your world, it's producing it. And the editing doesn't stop there. Look straight ahead. Somewhere just off to either side of where you're focused sits a hole in your vision. A blind spot where the optic nerve exits the eye and no light receptors exist at all. You should see a gap, a small black hole sitting in your field of view, all day, every day. So why don't you? Your brain studies the patterns around that gap and simply paints in a guess. Wallpaper, sky, skin, whatever fits. It never shows you the whole. It never tells you which parts of the picture are real and which parts it invented. Here's where it gets stranger. In 1999, psychologists Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris asked people to watch a video and count basketball passes. Halfway through, someone in a gorilla suit walked straight through the middle of the scene. Nearly half the viewers never saw it, even with their eyes pointed directly at it. Their brains simply decided the gorilla wasn't worth rendering. What else has your brain quietly decided isn't worth showing you? That's not a flaw in your vision. That's the whole system working exactly as designed. Your brain has limited bandwidth and an unlimited world to compress, so it doesn't show you what exists. It shows you a prediction, a fast and mostly accurate guess, updated only when something forces it to. Most of the time, the guess is close enough that you never think to question it. Even time bends around these edits. In studies led by David Burr and John Ross, the instant right after your eyes land on something new can feel longer than it actually was, as if your brain stretches the seam to hide it. So the next time you glance around a room, remember what's actually happening behind your eyes. You think you're seeing everything in front of you. You're not. You're seeing exactly what your brain decided was worth showing you.